Hey guys, it's Katina, and I just wanted to share some of the thoughts that I've been having while being stuck at home and just sitting here during quarantine. So, not to make light of the situation or anything at all, but I feel as if the world has been afforded a grand pause, like a boop, just a pause. And it's a pause to reflect and to ponder and to think about our current condition. And I don't believe that worldwide sickness or virus or disease has started now, or that it started with the very first pandemic ever. But I believe it went all the way back to the garden where Adam and Eve took of the tree of knowledge of good and evil, deciding to do their own thing instead of what God wanted and intended for them, which released a world of our own doing, which released a world where we just choose our own way, and it released the virus of racism and of hatred and of lust with no control and of envy and strife and jealousy and abuse and pain, and all of these things in the world have been released. This virus, this condition, this sin, and it's broken our relationship with each other, with ourselves, with God, and even with the earth itself. And although there are some of us who are working still in this time and are working hard, and I respect that and I really appreciate what they are doing for us, a lot of us are just sitting at home, and we are afforded this time to rest and to reflect and to ponder and to think and to reflect on what's going on. Even the earth has taken this time to just sit and to rest, because lions are on the road. Cities that were filled with smoke and fog and pollution, those places are clearing up. Lakes are clearing up. So God knows what he's doing, because the earth has been given this grand pause. And I believe we should also take this time to be renewed and to be restored. So basically, what I'm trying to say is that this is a time to sit and to hear the diagnosis that God is giving humanity and to find healing. I believe that this is a time to heal, to see the broken world that we live in and how we have become broken and how we have become afflicted, or how we have taken on burdens that never should have been our own and that God always intended to carry for us. We live in a broken world, and how we are broken people and how we've carried burdens that don't even belong to us, that God always intended to carry for us, and how we as a whole of humanity have been sick with this virus of sin. Sin meaning basically anything that keeps us from the true and whole and real life we can find in God. The peace and the love and the strength and the encouragement and the happiness that we can have in God, the joy everlasting. So yes, I believe this is a time to reflect and to ponder and to think about the ways in which we have diverged from the road that God has set for us, the way in which we have drifted from him, the way in which we try to play our own God and have tried to take the world into our hands and have manipulated it in a way that has caused destruction and has hurt others, has put the earth into a bind where it can't even produce as much as it can, and all of these things. And so I hope that you guys take this time to sit and to reflect on all the ways on which we have drifted from God, and how we have lost our purpose, and how we have lost parts of our humanity in trying to be God ourselves. And I pray that you will see that this is a time of refreshment, that this is a time of healing, that this is a time of renewal, that you guys would seek God and that you would find him and that you would rest in him and that you would pray, because we can, because we're stuck at home and there's not much to do, because as much as we as people like to be in control, we can't control the situation that we're in right now. We really can't. We can only let it go and to embrace the moment that we've been given. And so I'm saying that we should embrace this time, that we can seek God and that we can find him and that we can rest in him and find the joy and the peace and the life that he is offering us today, and the wholeness that he has created us to live in, and that he is truly calling his people home. He's calling us home, and he's calling from the mountaintops. He's calling from that dark room in your closet where you cry. He's calling from the loneliest places of yourself. He's calling and crying out to you, honey, come home. Child of mine, come home. Come home, son. Come home, daughter. He's calling us back home, and he's saying, I'm not going to hold your wrongdoings against you. I'm not going to hold the things that you've done in the past against you. I'm not going to hold any of that against you, because I know without me, you can do nothing, because you were made to live and be in relationship with me. You were made to be a part of my family. And I want to adopt you back into my family, back into my heart, back into the things that I have created for you to have. So I really pray that we would embrace the verse 2 Chronicles 7:14 that says, if my people who are called by my name would humble themselves, seek my face, and turn from all the ways that they have drifted away from me, all of their wicked ways and all their wrongdoings, if they turn from these things and come home to me, then I would forgive their sins. I will look from heaven and heal their land. And I believe and I know that this is the beautiful promise that God is offering us. And I pray that you would seek God and that you would find him today, and that you would enjoy this time of healing. So thank you so much for watching. And if you felt blessed by that, then I hope that you would like this video and tell me what you're thinking. Tell me if you agree or you disagree, or just your thoughts and how you have been seeking God in this time or reflecting in this time. And also think about subscribing, because I do plan on releasing more videos like this that just share my thoughts and stuff, because I think a lot. I'm just always thinking, and I'm like, let me share some of this stuff. So yes, thank you so much for watching, and goodbye. Peace out.